Ji, Assalamu alaikum. This is Raja Omar on my channel RU Speaks, and as I promised, today I'm going to start the syllabus of Pakistan Studies 2. I mean IGCSE and O-levels Pakistan Studies syllabus. And first of all, we'll talk about the syllabus content. And in the syllabus content, we will see that this is the Cambridge prescribed syllabus for Pakistan Studies 0448. This is for IGCSE, and the same syllabus is for Pakistan Studies of O levels with the code 2059. So there is no big difference. So if you are with any of the syllabuses, the paper pattern is the same one, and the whole of the syllabus is the same one. There is no difference in them, and the papers they happen at the same time in a single center. So use this syllabus for exams in 2026. So this shows that this syllabus is related to the students who are going to appear next year. I mean in 2026. Exams are available in June series. It means that the IGCSE exams are only happening in May-June series, but O-levels, I mean 2059 syllabus code, they are happening in both the series. I mean May-June and October-November as well. So moving on to the syllabus, as I told you that first I'll talk about Pakistan Studies 2, that is the geography portion. So I'll go to the content of paper 2 first, so that we can be able to have the better understanding of that syllabus. So we are going to paper 2, and here you can see the environment of Pakistan. What you need to do that we are supposed to be running with certain themes in the paper, that what actually is happening in Pakistan regarding the different aspects. So number one, the problems and opportunities for Pakistan as a developing country. So it means that the first thing we are supposed to keep in mind, that we are supposed to discuss the problems of and opportunities. I mean, as you know that we have seen many 6 marks questions in the paper for every 25 marks question. So what we see that there are certain questions which are like, to what extent, or to evaluate the extent of, in those questions we talk about the opportunities and the problems, or you can say the possibilities and the problems. So the same way we are supposed to analyze the problems of Pakistan as a developing country in the manner of opportunities and problems. What sort of opportunities Pakistan has, and what are the problems Pakistan is facing to capitalize on those opportunities to develop its economy. So the second factor is effects on the environment and the importance of conserving the environment. So I mean this second bullet point is related to sustainability. So how to conserve the environment, and you know this sustainability is related to all the factors. I mean sustainable climatic conditions, sustainable water sources, sustainable forestry, sustainable mineral resources, sustainable agriculture, sustainable mining, sustainable power sources, sustainable population growth, like this. So this sustainability refers to all the units you are having in your syllabus. Next thing, the promotion and importance of sustainable development. If we are able to conserve our environment as given in the upper point, and we are moving smoothly, so how important it will be to inculcate the sustainable development in Pakistan. So the promotion and importance of sustainability, that is really very important. We are supposed to develop the factor of sustainability among the people and in all fields of development, like agriculture, industry, power sources, mining, forest, minerals, climate, and the overall environment of Pakistan. So this is how it will move on. The importance of feasibility studies. How feasible the development projects are in Pakistan. How feasible to make the environment sustainable. How feasible to manage the water sources of Pakistan? How feasible to protect the forests and to discourage deforestation in Pakistan? How feasible is to have the sustainable mining in Pakistan? How feasible is to use the minerals for the sake of development and for the sake of putting in the role of minerals in the economy of Pakistan? How much it is feasible to develop sustainable or renewable power sources so that we will be able to develop our industries, and we are supposed to move towards industrialization, and that would be having the greater impact on the economy of Pakistan. So importance of feasibility studies, very important factor it is. And so these are few of the points which are covered in the whole of the geography syllabus. And now moving on to the syllabus content. So here is the syllabus content. So right in the beginning, we talk about the land of Pakistan, and in this one, A factor, location of Pakistan, that where Pakistan is located, and we teach the students to locate certain things on the map, and identification factor is there. Students are supposed to, and they are able to identify the following things on the given map: the Tropic of Cancer, latitude 30° north, 36° north, longitude 64° east, 70° east, and 76° east. The Arabian Sea, the countries sharing the common border with Pakistan, I mean the neighboring countries of Pakistan, and the Pakistan's position in relation to others in South and Central Asia. I mean how important the location of Pakistan is. And then in the B factor, in the same number one, that is the land of Pakistan, candidates should be able to identify the following on the map. Again, the identification, or you can say these are the things which are related to labeling, right? The correct labeling on the map. So the administrative areas of Pakistan, I mean the provinces identifications, that students should exactly know that there are 4 provinces of Pakistan and which area, which province is there. And then named cities: Islamabad, Murree, Rawalpindi, Gujranwala, Lahore, Faisalabad, Multan, Sialkot, Peshawar, Chitral, Gilgit, Hyderabad, Karachi, Quetta, and Gwadar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So students should be knowing about these 15 cities to be labeled correctly on the map of Pakistan, right? So this is really very important, as they are really easy marks to gain. And number 3 part, regarding the land of Pakistan, is the natural topography, including drainage. I mean the natural landform, that in which areas of Pakistan there are mountains, and which areas of Pakistan there are plateaus and plains and deserts and the coastal areas and the delta regions. So they should be having the identification of all these things. Identifying again the following on the map, again the labeling factor is going on. Named landforms: Balochistan Plateau, Suleiman Range, Safed Ko, Potwar Plateau, Salt Range, Hindu Kush Range, Karakoram, and Himalayas. And then the named rivers: Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Sutlej, Kabul, Hab, and Dasht rivers. Named deserts: Thar, Thal, and Kharan deserts. So students should be able to label all these things correctly on the map of Pakistan in this first unit, the identification. Candidates should be able to use the appropriate vocabulary when describing the distinguishing features of mountains, plateaus, floodplains, and deserts. Knowing of the formation of the natural topography of Pakistan is not required. So how these landforms are formed, that is not required. So simply cutting this line, students should not be knowing that how the mountains were formed in Pakistan, how the deserts were formed in Pakistan, how the plateaus are formed in Pakistan. Not required. You are not supposed to learn these things, that how these things were established and how they were formed. Identify and name the above features on the photograph or drawing. if some diagram or some picture is given to you, these students should be knowing that they are related to which sort of landform, whether the mountains, the plateaus, or the plain areas of Pakistan, or the deserts, or the coastal areas, I mean the delta region. So steep slopes and flat land on the way that the and the land is used, mountains and deserts on the road and rail network. So these are the things students should be able to know. So this single sentence in the bracket that I cut down, that is not required. So in the unit number 1, students should be knowing all about this. So moving on to the syllabus now, the unit number 1, that is the land of Pakistan. First of all, the location of Pakistan on the world map, and the longitudes and latitudes, how they are measured, and students should be knowing that they are supposed to label 3 latitudes and 3 longitudes. Only these are the part of syllabus, nothing else, right? What are the 3 latitudes? Tropic of Cancer, 30° north and 36° north. So these 3 are the latitudes, and 64° east, 70° east and 76° east, they are the 3 longitudes they should be knowing about. If there is some unknown line given on the map of Pakistan, whether latitude or longitude, they should be knowing that what is the value of that latitude or longitude. Now, shifting to the map of Pakistan. So here you can see the map of Pakistan, and you can see that this is the official map of Pakistan published by the government of Pakistan, and we are supposed to be using this one for our syllabus. So if I explain you the latitudes first, right? You know that you can see here is a line going right at the bottom of Pakistan, touching the lower boundary of Pakistan. This one, this is known as Tropic of Cancer. And it is just below Pakistan, just in the south of Pakistan. Pakistan starts here at 24.35° north, but the Tropic of Cancer is at 23.5° north, right? So now if we move above, you can say that if this is the line of 24° for instance, if we just round it off. So here is the 26° line, here is the 28° line, and there is a greater hint for you all that this edge up given on Pakistan map towards Afghanistan and Iran, this is just below the 30° line. You can say that the 30° line is just above it, and here it goes. This whole one is 30° line. So it means that if this question, this latitude comes in exam as a question mark, and you are supposed to, you are asked to write the degree over here, you are supposed to write 30° north. So do not forget to write north, right? As Pakistan is above the equator line and Pakistan is in the northern hemisphere of the whole of the globe, so it is must to write 30° north, as 30° is also over there in south. If you will not identify north or south, it can be considered as you might be referring to south. So that would be a wrong answer. So try to put in the letter north over here along with the degree, so that it would be considered correct. So then 30°, then 32° line is this one. This is 32°. And here is this line, this is 34°, and right at the top, just below the top boundary of Pakistan, this one is the 36°. But all these lines, they are not asked but only 3 as I told you. I'm going to erase the rest and you will be watching only those 3 lines which may come in your exam to be get labeled. So here are the 3 lines now. Right at the bottom, Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree north. If you write 23.5 degree or you write Tropic of Cancer, in both senses the answer would be considered correct. I mean, if you write this one or this one, whatever, answer would be considered correct. And as I given you the hint that this edge of Pakistan towards Afghanistan is just in the south or just below the 30-degree north line. So this can be your question, can be asked. And right at the top, this one 36 degree north. So these are the 3 latitudes which are part of your syllabus. So latitude 1, this one is latitude 2, and this one is latitude 3. In the same way, on the longitudes, your syllabus is, as you know that Pakistan is from 71 degree, if I draw a longitude over here, 61 degree east to 78 degree east over here, where the boundary line is undefined between Pakistan and India due to the Kashmir issue, as we can see that these lines are identifying that the India has illegally occupied the valley of Jammu and Kashmir. That's why Pakistan considers whole of this area as part of Pakistan. So 78 degree east is over here. So Pakistan is between 61 degree east and 78 degree east, but you should be knowing only what, that so this one is this one is 64 degree and this one is 62 degree line. This one is 66 degree. This one is 68 degree. This one is 70 degree. This one is 72 degree. This one is 74 degree. This one is 76 degree, and this one, the last one, is 78 degrees. So Pakistan is between 61 and 78. But as I told you that all these longitudes will not be the part of your syllabus, but only 3. So I'm just erasing the rest and leaving only those which are part of your syllabus. Okay, so 64 degree, this line, 64 degree east, it is must to write east, as 64 degree is in west as well in European countries. 70 degree east and 78 degree east. So these, and this one is 76 degree. So 76 degree east is also the part of your syllabus, not 78. So I'm going to erase the 78 degree line. So your syllabus is only these 3 lines: 64 degree, 70 degree and 76 degree. So overall you are supposed to be identifying 6 lines on whole of the map, 3 of longitude and 3 of the latitude. So this is the identification of the longitude and latitude, that is the part of your syllabus. So erasing all and moving to the next part, that is the neighboring countries of Pakistan, which may come in the labeling factor, and you must be knowing about them all as well. So keep in mind one very important factor. Whenever we mark the papers of the students, we see one really very big mistake, I say, while explaining the factors of geography. Do not write on the right side of this one, on the left side of this one, upper side or lower side, but use the directions east, west, north, south, right? On the eastern side of this one, on the western side of this one, on the northeast, on the southwest, right, like this. So that these are the geographical terms you are supposed to use to identify certain things. So if we talk about Pakistan and its neighboring countries, towards east there is India, towards west it is Afghanistan, and towards southwest it's Iran. So again, find out that below this edge there is Iran, and above this one it is Afghanistan, right? And in the north of Pakistan there is China, and down in south there is the Arabian Sea. So these are the, and one very important factor, you can see right at the top that Afghanistan's map goes like this, and there is a small strip over here. This one I have shaded with red color. This belongs to Afghanistan, and it segregates, or it makes apart Pakistan from Tajikistan. If you just look, and I'm going to zoom it, you can see that Tajikistan is mentioned over here. It means that Tajikistan is just a bit away from Pakistan. Both the countries, they do not share any common border, but still this smaller region, if I talk about the distance between Pakistan and Tajikistan, this one is only 16 kilometers. So it means that Tajikistan is only 16 kilometers away from Pakistan, but does not share any common border. So we can consider Tajikistan as neighboring country of Pakistan, and it might be asked to label. At times we have seen Tajikistan being asked to label as the neighboring country of Pakistan. I mean, students were given a blank line over here with a question mark that what is the name of this country. So students are supposed to write Tajikistan. So this is how the neighboring countries of Pakistan: towards east India, towards west Afghanistan, southwest Iran, north China, and again north Tajikistan, and down in south it is Arabian Sea over here. So this is all about the neighboring countries of Pakistan. Now the administrative divisions. So you can see the different colors of provinces given over here on the map. So this one is Punjab, the peach color. Yellow one is Balochistan. This light purple color is Sindh province, and this pink one is KP, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So previously what we have seen, that there was a smaller region over there in the adjoining areas of Afghanistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. It was like this. This was named as FATA previously. FATA stands for Federally Administered Tribal Areas. I mean, this shaded area was not part of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, but it was being directly administered or controlled or governed from Islamabad, the capital. But in 2018, this whole region was merged into Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and now there is no such region as FATA. FATA has become the part of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa now. That's why you do not see any boundary over here as I had drawn. So this is the official map of Pakistan showing that there is no FATA, and FATA has become the part of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa now. So you are supposed to be able to identify the four provinces of Pakistan: Punjab, Balochistan, Sindh and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and the Gilgit-Baltistan, the northern areas of Pakistan, up over there. And you can see below this red line is Kashmir, and in the north of that one is this region is known as northern areas, and this whole region is Jammu and Kashmir valleys. So these are also mostly the northern areas. I mean Gilgit and Baltistan, they are asked to label, so you are supposed to be labeling them. These were the administrative divisions of Pakistan. And now talking about the major cities of Pakistan. All these major cities are given on the first page of the map of your textbook, The Environment of Pakistan by Humayun Sethi. But I'm using the official map of Pakistan, and I'm going to identify the major cities of Pakistan. There are few cities which are of Punjab, and very few of Sindh, Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and of the northern areas of Pakistan. So first I'll talk about from Balochistan, as Balochistan has only 2 cities to be labeled, and you can see that if I zoom the map and move to Balochistan region, here you can see the provincial capital Quetta, and you can see that the Afghan border is not so far, and down over here in Balochistan we can see the Gwadar over here. So only these 2 cities you are supposed to label if they come in the exams: Quetta and Gwadar. So 2 cities are part of your syllabus, right? And if I further move down, the cities which belong to Sindh province as part of your syllabus: Karachi over here on the coast, and over here we have at this region we have Hyderabad region, and Hyderabad city is there, that is also part of your syllabus. And again going to the syllabus to clear you up, so Karachi and Hyderabad, so these two cities I labeled on the map: Quetta and Gwadar from Balochistan province, and Hyderabad and Karachi from Sindh province, and few they are from the Punjab province, and just you can say 2 cities from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Number 1 is Peshawar and number 2 is Chitral. So going back to the map, over here Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, zooming up, so Peshawar. So here you can see the provincial capital Peshawar over here, that is to be asked, and up over here at this point Chitral city is there, Chitral, Chitral city. So only these two cities of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa are supposed to be labeled and are supposed to be identified by the students. Now the northern areas. Now if I talk about the northern areas, two cities again, they are supposed to be labeled. Number one is given over here, Gilgit, and number two is, which color to be used? Dull color, going for some darker one. Okay, so Gilgit, and at this point we have Skardu. So these two cities of northern areas of Pakistan, the Gilgit and Baltistan region, Gilgit and Skardu are to be identified by the students. So two cities from northern areas, two cities from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, two cities from Balochistan, and two cities from Sindh province are to be labeled by the students. Now here comes the province of Punjab. So in Punjab province, one city that is, let me change the color, just in the south of Islamabad, this is Rawalpindi, and further in the north, this region, this one is Murree, and here you have the provincial capital Lahore, and just in the north of Lahore, Gujranwala, and towards northeast, in this direction, here we find Sialkot, and if we move towards the center of Punjab from Lahore, and almost parallel but not much, a bit slanting over here, this region is Faisalabad, and if we move in this direction over here, we find Multan, going to the syllabus to find out Murree, Rawalpindi, Gujranwala, Lahore, Faisalabad, Multan and Sialkot. So I have labeled all these cities of Punjab province over here. Rawalpindi just in the south of Islamabad. I have not identified or labeled Islamabad yet. I am labeling the cities of Punjab. One very important information you are supposed to keep in mind, that Islamabad is not part of Punjab. Islamabad is known as the federal capital and it is a separate territory, right? So Islamabad, capital territory, so Islamabad is not part of Punjab. So I have labeled the cities of Punjab only: Rawalpindi, Murree, Gujranwala, Lahore, Sialkot, Faisalabad and Multan. So these are the cities and one again very important factor, that as I told you while explaining the longitude and latitudes, if I talk about the 30-degree line which was just in the north of this edge towards Afghanistan on Pakistan map, if I draw this line over here, Multan is almost on 30-degree line, right? And Murree is 30, 32 and 34. Murree is just very close to 34-degree line. This one is 34-degree line. right? And Gilgit is just very close to the 36-degree line, right? So these are a bit of hints for you. And now if I zoom further, here you can see Islamabad in the north of Rawalpindi. So Islamabad is labeled separately. So it is really very much crucial to label three cities which are very close to, and these are, as I mentioned earlier, these are number one Islamabad, number two Rawalpindi over here just in the south of Islamabad, and Murree over here just further in the north. So you are supposed to be really very much careful, right? And in these days, what they are doing, they are giving you a bit of hint by drawing a line separating Islamabad from Punjab. In this particular map, you can't see any line of separation, but in majority of the maps now you will be able to see such type of boundary separating the federal capital Islamabad from Punjab, and then you are supposed to ask to label this one. So surely it will be the federal capital Islamabad, and just in the south of this one, in this region, there will be Rawalpindi city, and further in the north there will be the Murree city. So try not to make this mistake of labeling these three really very closely located cities, Islamabad, Rawalpindi and Murree. As I have zoomed whole of this map, that's why Murree looks a bit far, but whenever it comes on the A4 size paper, you will see that it looks really very much closer to. So students, they make mistakes of labeling these. So these were the major cities of Pakistan, and now on the same map you can see the major rivers of Pakistan as well, and we're going to label it, and I'm going to give you one really very important sort of hint that you will never ever forget the series of rivers in Pakistan, and you will all the time label them correctly. So here you can see all the rivers, and you can see that this one is coming from Kashmir and in northern areas, entering in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, entering in Punjab, at times enters in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, zigzag movement, and finally enters fully in Punjab, flows downwards towards south and enters Sindh province, making meanders, and finally it falls into the Arabian Sea after making delta. So this one is river Indus, I. And again Kashmir region, here you can see from here it originates. Let me change the color. It originates from Kashmir region and then enters in Azad Kashmir and enters in Punjab close to Dina, Jhelum, and this is river Jhelum, flows downwards and joins river Chenab over here. Then river Chenab originates in Kashmir, moves southwestwards and joins river Jhelum over here right in the center of Punjab almost. And next one, Ravi, passes very close to Lahore, enters in Punjab and finally joins river Chenab over here. And keep in mind that Chenab is bigger one, so when Jhelum joins Chenab, the further river is river Chenab, not Jhelum. And so this is Chenab going now. And the last one, that is Sutlej river. Sutlej river enters Punjab in Okada district and flows southwestwards and joins Chenab over here. And when at this particular point, so keep in mind that there is another river which flows in India, does not come to Pakistan, physically does not exist in Pakistan, that is river Beas, and it joins river Sutlej before entering Pakistan. So that is also the part of that Indus Water Treaty. So if we talk about now the 5 rivers except Indus, Chenab, this is Jhelum, Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Sutlej. So all these 5 rivers except Indus, they join over here, that is Mithankot, district Muzaffargarh, South Punjab. After that, this portion of the river is known as Panjnad. This is Panjnad river. I mean 5 rivers. Panjnad means 5 rivers. These 5 rivers have already joined Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Sutlej. So these 5 rivers, they merge together over here. So afterwards the river is known as Panjnad river, and it flows about for 78 kilometers before falling in to the Indus river over here. Then now sixth one is Indus. The code I wanted to give you, IGCRBS. Just remember this code, IGCRBS, Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas, Sutlej. So this is the series of rivers from your left to your right in this direction. Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas, Sutlej. So you are supposed to remember them quite easily. So these are the major rivers of Pakistan, and few more. Again, if we go to the syllabus says that Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Sutlej, Beas is not included in your syllabus. I mean that will not come in your labeling. And Kabul, Hab and Dasht. River Kabul, it comes from Afghanistan and it joins river Indus near Attock, Punjab. So you can say that here is the route of river Kabul and it comes over here in Punjab and joins. This is river Kabul coming from Afghanistan in this direction and joining river Indus. And there is another one, river Hab. River Hab is down in south over here and it originates from Kirthar range, Hab range and Pab range and Hala ranges. As you know that these ranges are in this region. So it originates from here and flows southwards and falls into the Arabian Sea. So this is Hab river. It passes through the Lasbela plains. This region is known as Lasbela plains. And the next one, that is river Dasht. It originates, enters Pakistan from Iranian side and finally it falls into the Arabian Sea like this. So this is the Dasht river. So these are the rivers, 6 rivers over here: Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi and Sutlej in Punjab. And in Pakistan, these ones, and then Kabul river enters Pakistan from Afghanistan side. So 5 and 1, 6, and one Hab river and one Dash river. So 8 rivers you are supposed to learn, you are supposed to identify, you are supposed to label on the map. So up to this point, we're going to stop, and in the next lesson, we'll talk about the topography and the labeling of certain mountain ranges in Pakistan, and then we'll talk about the characteristics of all those mountain ranges in Pakistan. And up till now, this is over. And again, a reminder for you all, please subscribe, watch, like, comment, and share with other people my channel RU Speaks, Raja Umar Speaks for you. And now I have started speaking for Pakistan Studies, and very soon I'm going to start the lessons of Pakistan Studies 1, I mean History of Pakistan, History and Culture of Pakistan as well, by Nigel Kelly. Thank you so much.